So first, let's see what your very jumpy tarot cards have to say. Oh, okay, that's a nice one to start your reading with. We get quite a few cards so that we can get a good in-depth story for what lies ahead for you in November. Right. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. That one's coming up for quite a lot of the star signs at the moment. Start off with a Two of Summer, all right? On this card it says falling in love or making a serious commitment or forgiveness and the resolution of a problem, okay? Something which has been bugging you on an emotional level. This is more to do with emotions than on a practical level. Something which has been maybe giving you sleepless nights emotionally, maybe has been worrying you emotionally. You find resolution for it in the month of November, all right? The Eight of Spring, stress that comes from many things happening at once and multitasking. So there's a lot going on in your life at the moment at the beginning of November. You're juggling many aspects of your life. The Ten of Spring says ask for help from others and all work and no play. So you're feeling it a little bit at the beginning of November. A little bit too much going on, and maybe if you can delegate something. One can't delegate the emotional side of life, although it would be lovely to do that sometimes. But maybe you can delegate some other area of your life that which will give you a bit more room and time to find resolution on that emotional issue. So if someone offers to help, let them, even if it's just to take a little bit of the load off your shoulders. You then get the Princess of Autumn, and that is saying happy news about your career, promotions, well thought out plans that go perfectly. So then things I think start falling more into place. Also, I have a feeling that on the practical, career, goal-orientated side of your life, there it's going to go fairly well. It might be on the emotional side of life that you're trying to juggle with your career or goals or aspirations that makes you feel like you've got on your plate. But it looks as if the goals, aspirations, materialistic side of your life is on the upward swing in the month of November. Things have been giving you sleepless nights, though. You've been worrying and worrying a little too much. Even though there might be cause for worry, you've gotten to the point where it's kind of escalated beyond what it really is. And it's saying on this card, allowing worry to grow out of proportion to the problem. So it might be because you're juggling so many things and so much that you have allowed that worry to grow beyond what it should be, okay? Or what it needs to be is a better word. The Hermit says meditate. Meditation is the key. Find time alone, find quiet time alone. Go through a guided meditation or whatever works for you, but you need that time to look inward and to find the quiet, peaceful inner core of yourself to be able to navigate through this busy time of yours well. The Queen of Spring says believe in yourself. Wonderful people want to help you, maintaining a balance between work and life. And here you, the Ten of Spring, you got all work and no play, which is telling me that there is the potential in November to find that balance between all those things that have to be done and just being quiet or just having fun even. Having fun is good. If you can find something to have fun with, to play, that would be nice. And believe in yourself. Maybe at the root of all of this is not quite trusting yourself to handle this, to deal with what you put on your plate, to deal with what the future's bringing for you. But you know what? You can. You're able, you're capable, you can trust yourself. Believe in yourself. You can do this. You finish off with this Three of Summer, which is a very nice card because that's a celebratory card. News worth celebrating. Announcements and friends you can cherish. So it's a kind of the card where you celebrate with friends. So by the end of November, you come through on top of all this and you even have something to celebrate. And you will celebrate. You'll celebrate with a group of friends or even the people at work. They could be your friends as well. But by the end of the month, you're going to be feeling a whole lot better about life in general, okay? Things are going to be on the upward swing for you. And besides, whichever this good news is, it's really just going to lift you out of this having too much on your plate or feeling some sort of aspect of your emotional life is just taking too much toll. And it's not always necessarily romantic relationships. It can be relationships with people at work, relationships with family, whatever it may be. But it's taking a toll on you. But by the end of the month, whatever that good news is that's coming in, that's going to just lift you up above all of it, okay? And you're going to have a good reason to celebrate. Right, let's have a look at your relationship for the month of November. Let's see what's in store for relationships for the month. Oh, okay. Off the bat, stay optimistic about your love life. So if the emotional toll is in your love life, try not to get too pessimistic and too depressed about it. Stay optimistic about it. This card is always an indication of something better around the corner, and one's just got to hang in there for that timing to come into play, okay? Let's see what the other cards have to say for you guys. That was a jumpy card, so that was a very specific message. Stay optimistic where relationships are concerned. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Right, so you get retreat and let your friends help you, which says to me that if it is within your relationship that the stress has been happening, then it's time to maybe take a little bit of time out and go and socialize with your friends. Go and spend some fun, enjoyable time with your friends, laughing and having a good time. That takes your focus off on where that problem is happening, because there's an extra lineup of cards that will sort of flesh out on this story. And if you're looking for a new relationship, stay optimistic, take a break from looking for relationships, and just go out and have fun with your friends, because that's where you meet someone that has chemistry. Or if you're in a relationship and you take a bit of time out and just go and enjoy yourself with your friends, you can rekindle the chemistry within yourself, which will probably help to rekindle it within a relationship. You get release your ex, you deserve love, and pay attention to the red flag. So what is this saying? This is saying is there's an issue that is sitting in your throat that you can't get rid of, but you need to let go of it. You are deserving, and at the root of all of these things is always the feeling that one is not deserving of a good relationship with whomever it might be, but you are. And whatever it is that you can't let go of, it's time to let go of that, okay? Whether it was a hurt, a disappointment, a disillusionment, whatever it is, let go of it. It stems back to you not feeling worthy of being treated with kindness and respect and love, but you are. You definitely are. And the attention to red flags card in this case means that pay attention to when someone pushes that button of yours that makes you feel unloved and underappreciated, okay? And if you can let go of the reaction or the response, even if it's just within you and emotionally, when you recognize that they push that button within you, and you can let eight, as I said that, and you can let go of the normal response and feeling that you have to it, then you can actually find a deeper level of commitment in existing relationships, or that person that you met that you had chemistry with, you can find a deeper level of commitment with them. This can be the kind of relationship that leads to engagement. But it is about not letting people push those very old buttons of yours. That obviously then brings a response out of you that is well played many, many times over, and never in your best interest, because it's always about being defensive. If you can just recognize when that button is pushed, and November gives you the perfect opportunity for that, then you can go, whoa, okay, that's about me not feeling appreciated. It's old. Let me not go down that road again. And you shift your thing to being optimistic, okay? And then you're going to see that that person in your life, coming in or in existing, that you have that connection, that chemistry with, can actually become the kind of person that you have a long-term, deep commitment with. Either you get engaged if you're not already with him, or that commitment with him is deepened, okay? So listen to this reading several times again during the month of November, because there's a lot of messages in here that you will hear as the month goes by, especially with the relationships, but also with the tarot cards. You listen to it a few times, you're going to hear a new message every time, especially if you do it throughout the month. Right, I hope you enjoyed that reading, Capricorn. Sending you hugs and love for the month of November. And if you'd like a personal or private reading from me, and I do an amazing soulmate reading, you can contact me via my website. I will put that link in the description box below in a moment. We'll speak again soon.